My name's Ray.
Ray, what you make of that today? 1-1, disappointing.
Not really, you know. We played well, but obviously since they put, you know what I mean, change of substitute and all that, it changed the whole game and all that. So overall, yeah, I'm happy with the point today.
What did you make of the decision to let Pogba take the penalty?
See, I was just saying, I don't know. It should have been.
He's saying it wasn't a bad penalty. You think it was a good save rather than a bad pen?
I was thinking, yeah, all right then. A good save. We'll say it's a good save.
What do you think the targets are for the season?
Target. There's no target at the moment, but as long as we keep the same strategy in the players, I hope that the. I'm trying to get the right words for it at the moment, but.
You happy with the progression we're making under Ali?
Yeah, for now, yeah, I am happy.
Palace next, any changes?
I hope we keep the same team, players, all the players keep their chins up and stay positive on the pitch as we go along.
It's a shame we couldn't keep up that level of performance from the first half in the second half, and you think if we do, maybe the results a little bit different.
You know what? I do believe that we had the nous. We're working in the certain positions. James looked fantastic going in certain ways, but it was the end product, and I do think that they actually did tire over time for what I actually got to see, because I didn't get to see all of it. But this is a part where I'm thinking we need a little thing to change the game a different way, and that's where I'm actually worried about United right now.
We're lacking a little bit of depth.
Yes, definitely. Right now, when I'm hearing that Sanchez might be going tomorrow in the next few days, I'm not a fan of Sanchez, but you got to have somebody that's got that maturity on there who you may be able to pick out a pass and do something like that. If we're going to get rid of that, what are we going to replace it with? And the way that we're actually doing things right now, I'm actually like, why is our business so late? Why is everything right now that we can't replace it? I see that we're clearing out the dead wood, but that should have been at the start of the season. I mean, the start of the summer, we should be looking at people to actually replace it. Even if it's bringing in, I know that we've got some of the youngsters and they do look like they've got something, but we need that little bit of maturity to actually get in there. Just somebody that can just, you know what, slow it down, hold the tempo, ping it around and do that. But I can't fault them right now, especially for what we had last season.
For me, it's got to come down to the investment again and down to the Glazers. As I was saying off camera to you, the Glazer movement, the Glazer out movement, again, it only accelerates, unfortunately, when we lose games. And of course, as a United fan, I don't want us to lose games. But unfortunately, that's when it's going to happen. And we were lacking that a bit of something you were saying there. And it's a lack of investment. You look at the bench, just Greenwood, a 17-year-old, you're looking, thinking, oh yeah, hopefully he'll do something. Where's the squad depth? Again, like I say, we're Manchester United.
We lost Herrera, lost Lukaku, losing Sanchez. And whilst maybe not everyone's that asked about the individuals, we haven't replaced them at all.
No, we haven't replaced them whatsoever. And whether that's down to Ole or the board, I believe.
That would be down to Ole from what he was saying in the last season.
No, definitely.
You know what? I do believe this is where, if you actually work out, if you look at it, this is where the board's saying that we're not backing you fully. We'll do certain things that we need to address, like we had to address right back, we had to address centre back. It's funny that we addressed centre back with somebody that they said that we shouldn't be buying from last season. It was like, hold on, any Groundhog Day, didn't Mourinho say that we need this guy? So how do you bring that back, that you've gone for the same person?
Problem is, it's come acceptable now that, oh yeah, we're reaching for top four, when again, as a club of our stature, it shouldn't be about top four, it should be top two minimum, and that's it. But because the way things have happened and the recruitment through manager, through players, that's what we've
6 years, our expectations have been lowered and lowered.
Yeah, lowered and lowered, and now we're like, fans are like, we'll get top four, we're happy with that, and then we build on next season. So
on that point, that's where I do have to say that hopefully that the fans are a little mature. Things come in cycles in football. You can't always be dominating. So right now we've got to go through the phase of, you know what, we're building for, it's sad to say for the future, but if it means that we go on a period of every 2 years, we're challenging, we're winning titles, I'll take that.
And unfortunately, that's where we've got the fan base of where we're used to, obviously in my era as well, yours and so on. It's, we're through success and through Sir Alex Ferguson. So
spoiled bastards.
Exactly, spoiled big time, man. So we got to take a bit of pinch of salt with what everybody else has had to deal with, over the past 25 years and so on. So it's a long road back, but we've got to have a bit of patience.
It's not all bad. Cheers, guys. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. You ready? I'm here with Damon. We're outside the Molineux 1-1 today. Disappointing draw in the end, although it is a difficult place to come.
I think the result, it was a strange one. We came in, and I think the most predicted result was 1-1. It was like before the game. It was really like it hurts that we didn't win, especially with the missed penalty. But I think as the game was going, it was a positive draw, as you said. Positive.
It was a game of two halves. I know there was a few hairy moments in the first half with possession, but generally speaking, we dominated possession. We had the chances. Unfortunate, Martial stepped on the ball just before the break.
Yeah, I think the style of play we're starting to see it for sure. We're trying to pass out of the back, and we're doing it when we get through. It actually looks really good, and we broke through that Wolves press really well, especially in the first half. I think credit to Wolves, they made a change at half time, and that really turned the game on its head. I think Luke Shaw struggled after half time. I thought he was really good on the ball, but just when they came at him, he looked a little bit vulnerable, and I think that's where the game really changed, a substitution at half time.
Are you concerned by the decision to let Pogba take the pen, or do you think it's just one of those things?
It was strange, wasn't it? Is it a case? Pogba earned the penalty. Sorry, it was down the other end for me, but Pogba earned the penalty, didn't he? Yeah. So I think, I don't know whether it's a case of
Rashford earned the penalty last game,
yeah,
and he
earned it, take it. But I mean, considering Rashford's never missed, you'd go him again, wouldn't you? That's what I think, anyway. Yeah, it was weird, but I thought Pogba was really good today. Other than the missed penalty, I felt sorry for him, and you could tell it hurt.
4 points out of 6. How are you feeling after the start?
Chelsea and Wolves, I think you can't complain with 4 points. It's really important we win next week, though. If we can get 7 out of the first 9 points, I think you take that. Be happy with that.